But on a final note, Prof,
yeah,
where do we go from here? What is the solution? If there is one solution, and I don't want you to say Peter Obi is the solution.
No, I'm not even going to go into all of that.
What is the practical solution?
But he's the solution, actually. Now you put it in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You put it in my mouth. He's the solution. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. I was at INSEAD in 1993. INSEAD is the European School of Business Administration in Fontainebleau in France. There was an American professor called Ingo Walter, famous global finance professor, who was giving a class. And he showed how Nigeria's exchange rate was going. It was so funny, everybody started laughing in the class. And he said, look, that country, I went there once in my life. I flew Air Nigeria, also called Nigeria Airways, from New York to Lagos. Long story, so I don't have the time for it. Anyway, I got there. As the plane was landing, it was still taxiing. People started getting up. I wondered, was the plane on fire? Oh, they were taking their luggage. The thing moved, stopped, opened it. Everybody came out and started running. He too started running. He got to the place, there was cubicle to pass in your passport. People were throwing the thing from the top instead of the cubicle. The thing was so completely dysfunctional. Then they came and met him. I said, your yellow card, long story, funny story. Everybody just kept laughing. And these were CEOs of major companies around the world in that class. It was an AMP class in INSEAD. But after the class, when Ingo Walter realized I was Nigerian, he came to apologize. I said, no. I mean, it's just real experience. That was your experience. Because coming to Nigeria for the first time, he was coming to the University of Lagos to help them out. And when he said to the people who were to take bribe from him, just to push his passport, what's the problem? What are you people doing? He said to them, this country, I had a roommate who was Nigerian. He was so bright, I couldn't hold a candle up to him. When this opportunity came to come to the University of Lagos to help set their curriculum or whatever it is, nobody wanted to. But because of my excitement at that relationship with this Nigerian who was my roommate, who was 10 times smarter than me, I volunteered to come. He said, what you people are this? He's talking to those port officials. What you're doing to your country is so terrible because your country will continue to fall and fall and fall. But he ended it in a very interesting way. He said it will fall to a point where there's no further to fall. He said when they look each other in the face and say, God, what have you been doing to ourselves? That country will come up like this. Because some of the smartest people I've met in my life are Nigerians. Ingo Walter, famous professor of finance, 1993.